Welcome back to A Toda Madre. It's your boy Ron Luss, and I'm here with another Christmas movie. One of my favorite of all time, action and Christmas. Yes, I do count it as a Christmas movie. Die Hard with Bruce Willis, Alan Rickman, the guy from Family Matters, Carl Winslow. I forgot his name, and the wife, Molly Gennaro, Molly McLean. You'll understand why if you see it, if you watch it. If you haven't, why haven't you? I told you guys last time that I consider most movies that take place in Christmas Day, on Christmas Day or Christmas Eve, as a Christmas movie. If there's a Christmas tree, if there's presents, if there's a feel good ending at the end, that's technically the definition of a Christmas movie. It doesn't have to be all PG, all hands, all like, oh my God, this is that. As long as there's a little bit of family drama, a little bit of there's a start, a middle that creates like an adventure or like something, and then the ending, that's technically your Christmas movie. We'll get whoa, whoa. Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? That's Die Hard for you. That is Die Hard for you. Now, what does Die Hard have? Die Hard has all of it. It has a Christmas tree, it has a Christmas presents, it has the Christmas feel, but then it adds the action. It adds the comedy. It adds the family dynamic, which is actually really good. It adds the bad guy of the movie because every Christmas movie has to have that bad guy. You know, that asshole type bad guy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So that would be Alan Rickman. What I love about Alan Rickman is that he can be this menacing looking guy. And then on part of the movie where he gets to meet the sales guy, he's like this charming guy, but then he's ruthless at the same time. And then when he meets the hero of the movie, he can switch it up, change his accent, change his demeanor, act all cowardly, and that's acting at a high quality. And to get it in an action movie, that's like whoa, whoa. But then you get also Carl Winslow with the greatest backstory for a cop movie that it makes you sad. Yeah, yeah, it makes you sad because you hear these stories in real life where you get to meet people in real life. And when you get to hear that out loud, you're like, damn, it sucks, it sucks. I kind of remember in a way, I think that was like a storyline for Lethal Weapon 2, if I recall, with Danny Glover's character. But it hits you different as I guess, of course, as I get older and have my own kids, it hits you different. Before I even get to the plot and all that stuff, basically, John McClane, the hero of the movie, is flying on Christmas Day to be at his wife's or his family's place. But first, he has to go pick her up at a Christmas party, right? Where she works. And he's mad because she kind of made it out when he didn't think that. So he's kind of being like this stubborn guy and he doesn't like flying. At the same time, these guys just come into this place acting like terrorists. But in reality, they're just there for money. Because at the end of the day, money is king. Cash is king. In this case, fat checks are king. But they're just making it look like they're terrorists. They're bringing bombs. They're bringing this. They're bringing that. And this particular case, John McClane, our hero of the movie, Bruce Willis, in this particular case, our hero of the movie, goes lone wolf cowboy style, going one by one by one by one by one till he gets to the boss. At the same time, he's doing one-liners, being comedy, being sarcastic, being a badass, and being barefooted. This is the movie that put Bruce Willis in the map, that made him the action hero that we all fell in love, that we all fell in love. That we knew that if it was a Bruce Willis movie, it was going to be a good action movie or a good action thriller. It was Die Hard. And of course, you had John McTiernan, the director of Predator, the director of Die Hard with a Vengeance, the director of Die Hard. There's a good name in there. It is a good name. There's other movies in there. I just can't bring up in my head. I think my head's not working right now. But having him with these well actors who can act, because Bruce Willis was not the action guy as we all fall in love, as we all know and love yet. And Alan Rickman was not this famous guy that we know from the Harry Potter movies. Oh no, no, no. There's a European guy that nobody knows, but he knocks it out of the park. Out of the park, into space, into the universe. That's what Alan Rickman did. Hans Gruber. But hands down, the greatest action movie of all time in many people's eyes, for me, for many years, yes. Christmas wise, obviously, if people don't want to say, "Oh, because it's an action movie," not all movies that take place in Christmas they aren't Christmas. Well, for me, they are. So I can definitely say top three of all time. I know that Die Hard is not your traditional Christmas movie. I know that for me, it's not the best Christmas movie, but I like to play around saying it's the best Christmas movie. Oh, yeah, but because it's the reason that I like to count all of them. There are some movies that take place in Christmas that there's no feel good, that there's no family drama, that there's nothing that makes it feel like a Christmas movie. And that's what I said. Usually, if you actually go, like let's talk about Jingle All the Way. It's family, right? It's Christmas. They have a family issues where it's the toy, right? And then there's a conclusion with the gift and all that. Well, Die Hard, it's the beginning. We have family drama because they're having issues, wife and husband issues. Then the action, and then at the end, a feel good. Santa Claus. It's he becomes a Santa Claus. Then there's the issues with Santa Claus that he doesn't want to believe his son and all this and all that. For a whole year, there's family dynamic. He's already a divorced man, and they're fighting custody for their kid, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, blah, blah, blah. Then at the end, feel good. Terrifier 3, which takes place in Christmas. Nothing. And that's what I mean. Not all movies are Christmas. Remember, I told you guys, Anna and the Apocalypse. It was a zombie musical. It's basically the daughter at the beginning, and then they have issues. Not just a zombie, it's family issues. And then we get the happy ending. That technically is the Christmas. I gave you two children Christmas movies, and I gave you two horror movies, one that follows the Christmas part, one that doesn't, and then Die Hard. It's a Christmas movie. For me, it is. I will always put a stamp on it. On it. If you don't like it, take it off your list. It's that good. We all fall in love with our movies that we want to fall in love. Now, the only reason that I did this on Christmas Day for this movie instead of going like the Home Alone 2 route, Santa Claus 2 route, The Chronicles of Santa Claus, A Christmas Story. You know, there's so many, and hopefully this podcast, this talk show, this diary of mine continues to go and 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 go. We'll talk about them. But for now, I gave you Die Hard. One of the reasons why I gave you Die Hard as well, Bruce Willis. I don't know if we're gonna see him. We're never gonna see him in movies again, other than the ones he did. And I don't know if he will live on after this year. He put a lot of happiness in my life. I literally watched majority of his movies, cartoon voice, PG, rated R, PG-13, the whole shebang. One of my favorite actors growing up, Bruce Willis. It is in honor of him that I saved this particular movie for him for Christmas Day. Merry Christmas to him. Merry Christmas to everyone. Die Hard is an a toda pinche madre movie. A toda madre. Go check it out now. And if you have seen it, what's your favorite line? Is it, "Now I have a machine gun"? Ho, ho, ho. Or is it, "Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker"? Woo! Anyways, people, what'd you think of it? Do like, do comment, do subscribe. Have yourself a great Christmas. Have yourself a good night, good morning, and a good evening.